Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino, I would let you know through vibrations of me. Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino, you would feel my flow on the ground beneath you.
So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and set them with a little bit of powder. Well, technically it's an eyeshadow, and what I've been really loving about this Kat Von D foundation is that, well, this is my older one, the one that's kind of gone, but on the bottom I get to put stuff either like an eyelash that I'm missing or like I'm carrying it. But I ended up putting 3 little shadows in here. It was super convenient because now I can set my eyebrows, add my 2 favorite shadows on my eyes, and then we're good to go, and it's super easy to carry. So obviously it's not meant for that, so don't wiggle it around, but I mean it carries 3 perfect ones in there, and it's just for me to use because I'm in a rush all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one to set my eyebrows. See how I'm already creasing? I'm just gonna get rid of those creases. Poke my eye real bad. BRB. Okay, I just recovered a little bit. We're just gonna leave our eyes alone for a little bit because I poked the shit out of my eye real bad. But we're just gonna ignore my eyes and we're gonna work on the face. What I've been loving for my face lately is this tea tree from the Body Shop mattifying lotion. Makeup by Aloe got me on this stuff, and I honestly really do like it. I stocked up on it. Smells like tea tree. If you don't know what tea tree oil, it's a very natural oil that's really antiseptic, so it's really good for bacteria. It's like a natural antibacterial oil. But anyways, I put a little bit on my oily parts of my face, basically my T-zone. And something about it having tea tree oil, I feel like it helps with my pimples. So, but I did notice that when I used primer on top of this, it didn't work the same. So I wouldn't put any primer on top of this after it. Just push it into your skin. By the way, I feel so naked without nails. I don't even know. I already feel like it's soaking in and it's already like mattifying. If you're already a dry skin person, I wouldn't recommend it because it is gonna suck you up. Right? Suck you up. It's gonna make you super dry. I just love the little burning sensation of the oil. In the meantime that my face dries, I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow to my eyes. I'm gonna go back to this little thing. To be honest, these are my 3 favorite shadows that I've been using all the time. This is for my transition color, my crease color, and all over eye when I set my concealer for my eyebrows and my... So we're just gonna go with this one. This one's called Birkin by Anastasia. Birkin from Anastasia, Fudge from Anastasia, and this one's called Oatmeal by Planet Earth. But it's pretty much just a skin color eyeshadow. So I'm just going to do that to my eyes real quick. Super easy, super simple. It's what I really just end up doing every day because it's super easy. How do you guys feel about this black hair? I've been getting a lot of comments that you guys love it, and I like the black hair, but I feel like I just look like everybody else, you know? But I mean, it is my natural hair color, so I need to embrace it, right? I should have honestly stayed blonde because now I miss it so bad. You guys have seen me do this in my previous Get Ready With Me video, but it's pretty much the same colors. I like to add the little fudge brown in the very corner, giving it a little circle. I keep it here, I don't move it too far, and I just intensify it by adding more. If you just stick it on there, you'll get a weird little shape, and then it just like photographs weird. So you want to make sure that you move it around, making sure it's a nice even little circle or oval, depending on your eye shape. I'm going to add a little bit of this liquid corrector by NYX to my cheeks, that pimple there, and just so I can get the redness out of the way, because my face, for this one, I've noticed that my beauty blender soaks it up, so I'm going to use my fingers since my fingers are warm and it will push in the product. So now I feel like I'm ready for foundation, but I am going to just spray my face real quick with one of my favorite sprays right now, the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea by Maybeline. I love the pink one too, the rose water one, but I feel like this one smells just so good. And someone on Instagram told me yesterday that someone at Ulta told her that the green tea one was more useful for priming of the face, and then the rose water one for setting the face. So I'm gonna start using them both together, but I honestly love both of them, and I can just use whichever one, and I love them so much. Okay, I just realized that I was supposed to do a Q&A in this video. So we're going to answer I'm gonna answer some of the questions that you guys sent me on Instagram. So there's like a lot of questions, like 55 questions, but we're just gonna randomly pick some, and then the ones that I don't get to, I will answer them in a full video. Yeah. So loading comments, I'm just gonna pick one. Did you love the RCMA better than the Ben Nye or Airspun? And yes, I honestly love this powder more because I feel like it doesn't flash back in any pictures. The Airspun smells too much for me now. I used to love the smell of it. I don't know, I just grabbed this one more than all the other ones. I feel like it has no color, and it really doesn't have a color. The Airspun sometimes gave me a pinky color. I still love the Laura Mercier, but that one's expensive, and this is a way cheaper alternative for that. This question's from Chelly21. What's your favorite brush to blend eyeshadow with? Ooh, that's easy because my favorite brushes are from Luxie brushes. This one, the tapered blending brush. Ooh. So yeah, the Luxie ones, and they're pretty much the same. This and the pink one, it just has to be this shape. It's so pretty, and it's so easy to move and clean. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara to my eyelashes while I answer another question. This one says, how did you prepare yourself to make a YouTube video? Weren't you nervous? Lorena94. To be honest, I can't really remember if I was nervous in the beginning. I mean, I'm sure I was, but I'm not nervous now because it's so routinely done now that it's not nerve-wracking. But it was in the beginning, just to feel like, what if I don't do the type of videos that people want to see? Because to begin with, I only did videos because everybody was asking for them on Instagram. So I was like, I wonder if they're expecting me to be this type of way. But once I got on there and I let go of my shyness, because I was a little shy in the beginning, now it's not nerve-wracking. If you really wanted to do it, you would have already done it, to be honest. So if it's something you want to do it. As far as me, like, I'm not nervous anymore because I just get on here and just do whatever. I just get on here and I just do whatever I want, and sometimes it's not what everybody likes, and that's okay because you can't do it for the money either, because it's not gonna be successful that way. You just really have to love it and make it fun, and it's so much fun. Sometimes that's why I take a long break, because I honestly don't feel it, and I don't want to come on here and be stupid and fake, you know? So that's why I take my little break. Sometimes I just don't feel it, and I just don't want to come on here and just do whatever, and you guys are like, eh. Yeah? Does that make sense? I say eh a lot. Now I'm going to put on these awesome lashes by Pretty Little Lashes. They're called Flirty, and I'm super happy about them. They're super long and fluffy. Ooh, for these lashes, I do have to cut the little corners on the end, because if not, if you leave that there, it's going to poke you and you're going to cry and it's going to fall off real quick. The little corners are just extra. So I'm just going to put these on with this glue. Ooh, that was another question that I saw. What glue do you use? This is the Duo Clear one. I tend to go for this one. I use this one more now than the dark one, because this one's really fast and drying, and because you end up seeing less of a shiny glare on the lash line whenever you have it on. And I think I just really love the little brush thing. Makes it easier. Anything with a brush I love. I love brushes in general. Another question is, how do you keep your hair healthy after so much damage of color? Oh, girl, it's super damaged. Like, it's kind of far away so you can't see it, but my hair is so damaged. My hair is curly and poofy, and straightening it all the time is really damaging. Plus all this color. I don't know why I'm not pelona, but my hair is really short right now. If I wasn't for my Luxury for Princess, I don't know where I would be, to be honest. But I do use coconut oil like as much as I can whenever I can. Whenever my hair is super dirty and I know I'm going to wash it, I go ahead and drench it in coconut oil. I leave it for at least 30 minutes. If anything, I'll sleep in it, but if I have something to do the next day, I don't, because I do have to super wash it because it won't come off so easily. I wash it at least 2 times in the shower. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty damaged. I can't wait for it to grow. I need to stop damaging it though. Alright, so now for the face, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 separate foundations. Well, I'm going to mix 2 foundations. This one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and this one's the Maybeline Matte and Poreless. I like this one because it's very full coverage, and I like this one because it's a little bit lighter than this one. And it covers the same, but it's more liquidy. And I don't know, something about mixing them makes me feel better. Who knows? what it is. But I'm gonna pump a little bit of this one here. I always mix everything on my hand because I feel like it's less mess and I just can wipe it off. And we're going to mix it with a brush. Something about mixing this right here makes me so happy. Because I think it's like painting. It reminds me of painting. Alright, so we're just gonna sort of put it around our face. Alright, so now that it's on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my spray. And we're gonna use the white beauty blender. I'm a little scared to use it because I know it's gonna get super dirty. All in and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in fast, going hard in the pit, yeah. If this is too much foundation for you, I mean put less on, but that's just what I like doing. And if you have a lot of blemishes, I mean it's gonna be hard because it's all gonna go into the blemishes and it's gonna bring out those pimples, so be careful with that. And some of you might say, you don't need that much makeup, okay? Like, I understand when my mom tells me, I'm like, oh damn, my mom thinks I wear too much makeup. But to be honest, when random people tell me, okay, like, what does that have to do with me? Do I need to take some off for you? I don't understand. But anyways, we're gonna dust off our powder because I really want to try on the liquid lipsticks. Alright, so now that our face is all types of powder, now I can add my blush and my bronzer. I've been leaning towards this Wet n Wild bronzer and contour palette. I'm just gonna take my brush, my Lexi brush, grab some of this and bronze up my face just a little bit. You always want to rub this up or dust it up. Don't rub it down. Going up and that bottom chin because woo. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. You know what I'm gonna go for? Luminoso by Milani with my Lexi, what is this called? Tapered face brush. But I'm also going to move it upwards. This has a little bit of shimmer to it, so I like to keep it close to where my highlight is going to go too. It's going to give me more color to the face. I'm going to go ahead and work on my bottom lash line and then highlight, and then we'll finish off with the lip. Let's make a run together. I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down. We went ahead and added mascara to our bottom lash line. And now I'm going to work on my highlight. I have to use my rose water to set my face a little bit because I feel a little dry, a little cakey. So I'm going to refresh my face. Oh, feels so good. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to focus it on my cheekbones there, so I can add my highlight. And we're going to use what everybody's loving right now, the Nicole Guierrero highlight palette by Anastasia. To be honest, it is chalky just like some other ones that she has, but it all depends on how you grab it with the brush. You can't go in there with the motion because you're going to break it up and throw it all over the place. So if you go in there really smoothly and you grab what you want, go ahead and put it on your cheekbones. I like these two together, 143 and Glow Getter, because they're really similar to each other. And then now and then I'll just grab the little pink one, so it can give me more of a shine. But if you were to use this one's super pigmented and crazy white, so I would use that one for the inner corner, which we will right now. You see how it just goes whoop? And I think it's that setting spray that really does help us. I've heard that a lot of people spray their actual palette, but I feel like it'll get everywhere, so I just kind of like to spray my face more. You see how right now I just have a straight line? I'm just going to take a clean brush. I like this Morphe brush, and I'm going to just clean out those edges. More like disperse those edges, because this is basically putting glitter on your face. So, I grab my Real Techniques. What? I can't say that. Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to go over that highlight just so it can sink into my face and it doesn't look so on the top, you know. If you can't afford the palette, to be honest, there's really cheap alternatives to these colors and the pigmentation. So if you're a collector, I would go for it, but if you're not, and you just want a really good highlighter, there's really good drugstore ones that would really help you, so look out for those. I've heard that the Wet Wild's really good, the Revolution one's really good. Yeah, let's keep on moving. I'm going to now work on my lips. I really want to use one of these two colors, either Clover or Requime. Ooh, don't know how to say it, the green one. Let's just swatch them real quick. Ooh, I don't know if I'll wear this every day, like to work, but it's just gonna look so bomb for a picture. Oh, God.
You remember when we first met? I thought my eyes would fall straight out of my head. Guess we all living proof of love at first sight. But now we both see love in a different light. Keeping love alive, it's a tricky thing. You gotta let it fly, gotta give it wings. If you wanna make it right, don't let it fry. Don't hold on too tight, you know you gotta try. Keeping love alive. Keeping love alive. Keeping love alive.
I gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got.
Daddy's home, I'm about to pull it down. Got you running around, half naked around the house. And this isn't just fast sex, we making love until we both climax. I know you miss me, I can tell by the way.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. And I am super